Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. So this message is for the Gemini Libra Aquarius, and we're going to tap into your person's energy just to see what they're currently feeling towards you. So before I started your video, air signs, I wanted to see the energy that's currently surrounding your connection. And it's just giving like someone's mother, someone's mother tried to get or intervene in this connection or between you and your person. Or I feel like maybe you're this person's baby's mother, like baby mama, and you guys are arguing about your relationship. You don't know which direction to go. I feel like you're trying to be like the mature one in the connection though. Like I feel like you're trying to handle the situation with grace and with integrity, and but there's just an energy of confusion, like which direction you're wanting to take the connection. For some of you, I don't know, it just feels like you may be getting in an argument with your mother. Maybe this is, probably from left field, has nothing to do with your relationship, but there may be some like I don't know, arguments about with your mother, or your mother trying to argue with you about, I don't know, possibly like your relationships and how you handle your love life. All right, let's tap in a little bit more. Let's see what your person's current energy is towards you. Now remember, this is a general reading, you guys. It's if it does not resonate, please don't force a shoe to fit. There will be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate the support. All right, let's see. Angels, spirits, and guides. All right, so we have apology coming out. Let me get some more. And time. So we have apology, return, and forgiveness. And then we have time, wait, cycles, and infinity. So you and your person could have gotten in some sort of argument. There's some sort of chaos, disagreement. I feel like someone could be dealing with, or you could have been dealing with someone's like someone's dealing with their consequences of their actions at this time, and they're wanting to return, or they're wanting to come back and ask for forgiveness. But I feel like this has been a pattern with this person. Like it goes from, they come back, they say they're sorry, it'll never happen again, please forgive me. They may come up with they may show up with like gifts and flowers, trying to romanticize you, trying to make things like nothing ever happened. And I feel like you're getting tired of like repeating this cycle with this person, like going on this like emotional ride with this person. You already know, it just feels like you already know how this pattern goes. I also like feel that for some of you, yeah, see, there's a second chance. It just feels like whatever you and your person may be experiencing, or maybe even because this is a love reading, this could be with a family member, right? Like it's a continuous cycle with this person where, things will be fine, and then they'll do some dumb shit where they know it's going to affect the connection or the relationship between the two of you, but they do it anyway. And it's like because they know, or they expect for your forgiveness. Like they know that you're going to forgive them. And it's kind of like starting to get a little bit repetitive, and it's making you kind of process and withdraw, or analyzing. I'm hearing like you're analyzing how this connection, how the connection or how this relationship affects you and your energy. And I feel like you've been purifying and releasing and trying to purge and heal from this repetitive energy. All right, let me get some more. What is the air sign's current person? Okay. What are they currently feeling towards you? So we have shallow. I feel like also, like, I can't finish asking what I want to ask, and cards are already falling out. So I don't know if, like, this person is just, like, really, really impulsive or trying to, like, rush in because they see that you're possibly, like, I don't know, maybe getting tired of it, right? Like, you're getting bored, you're getting tired of the repetitive cycle. Like, it's just becoming boring and it's very superficial, and you're ready for something that's deeper, something that's more long lasting, a commitment that, a long-term commitment. And I feel like this person just wants something very superficial. Like, there's an energy of someone may have said things that they weren't, that I cannot speak. Yeah, like, I feel like someone is trying to find the words because they know that what they've done and what they said or whatever was found out, like, there could have been an energy of, like, somebody concealing some certain information or holding back, or someone said something, disrespectful or out of anger. Because I do see, like I said, I was meditating before I started your reading, and I, trying to see what the energy was surrounding this connection, and I'm seeing resentment here. So I feel like there were some words said or some words that were exchanged that really came from a place of anger, and I feel like someone is regretting it. Like, I feel like someone is regretting it, and there's an energy of, like, there's pain and sadness and emotions just coming to the surface. Let me get one more on vows. What is the air signs person currently feeling towards them? Upheaval. So there's an energy of arguments, trouble, unexpected shock, or information. Like, there was maybe for some of you information that was that came out or that was revealed that created some sort of arguments between you and your person. Maybe you are ready. It feels like maybe you're ready to take things to a higher level of commitment because you're tired of, like, the bare minimum, the superficial shit. And it just feels very dry. Like, there's a lot of gray energy here. And maybe you brought that up, like, you started to think a little bit more about, where is this connection going? What are the next steps? Like, what are we doing here? It just feels like, it's a repetitive thing over and over and over again. And I feel like you finally spoke up and you said, maybe you exploded and you said, ask, where are we going? What's next? What are we doing here? And this, maybe push someone to run away from the connection. Your person could have ghosted you. Okay. What is air signs person currently feeling towards them? Let me get a little bit more. Yep, there's that resentment card. So there were definitely words exchanged between you and your person. And also, I feel like there's an energy of, like, bitterness. And this could be you, right? I feel like because this has been a repetitive cycle, because you've been loyal to this person, because you've continuously shown up. I feel like because they have let you down once again, it almost feels like you just finally exploded, and it was like things were said out of anger that maybe now you're regretting, right? That you regret that you said it maybe the way you did. But I feel like you're just tired and over the fact that you know, it's a repetitive cycle with this person. Like, we've been here before. We've been talking about this. You know, you leave, you come back, you bring gifts. It's like the same thing over and over and over again. One more. Distance. Yeah, so you and your person are not talking right now. You could be you could either be at a physical distance, or there's no contact, like you guys aren't talking. Somebody has put up their, you know, their barriers. You may be holding back from this person. You probably even ask for space and distance yourself from them. I feel like whatever, there was someone spoke up about how they felt. And I feel like this could have been you, and you rejected them. You decided to take some space, right, for yourself. Or if this is not you, then your person may have rejected you to go and find balance and peace within themselves, because I feel like there's a lot of confusion in this between you two at this time. I feel like you're feeling like you're ready for the next level of commitment. Like, are we headed to marriage? Like, I'm not trying to do like this friends with benefits type shit. Like, where are we going? And I feel like you finally spoke up and rejected and said no, and decided to go on your merry way. So, all right, let's see what the hell is going on. What the hell is really going on? Let's clarify with tarot. What is this apology in time, energy, spirit, for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Can you clarify these energies for us? All right, let me see. Yeah, there's this, I don't know if this is you. Maybe you're the one that's being mature about the situation, and how you're handling the situation. All right, what is this apology in time? High Priestess. I feel like you've had to really listen to your intuition when it comes to this relationship, like when it comes to this connection with this person. It feels like you guys just had like continuous like new beginnings over and over and over again, trying to take, you know, starting on like it just feels like this person promises like, I'm going to change this time. I'm going to come in and I'm going to, you know, offer you everything that you're asking for. I'm going to equally, you know, give into the connection. It's going to be, you know, equal give and take. And then it just ends up just being a disappointment. Like, it just ends up being a disappointment, and it just leaves you high and dry. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you this. I also feel like there's been secrets again that have been revealed to you, or been like someone revealing or speaking up about us, you know, something that they did, a certain situation they took action towards. And I feel like they're coming in, and you know, because you know how this pattern goes with this person, they may not have, you know, yet reached out to you to apologize, but you know that they're going to. You know that once you let time go by just a little bit, you know they're going to come back and they're going to say their little, you know, I'm sorries, and bring the little gifts, and, you know, it's like, you know how this goes. Your intuition is telling you, you may be already feeling this person's energy in your energy, you know, ready to show up. Give me more on the High Priestess. We have the King of Swords. He's a Gemini. So you could be dealing with a masculine Gemini. This is someone who's very like rational, logical, kind of makes decisions based on facts. You could be, if this is your person, they may be coming back, or they show up like they are ready, head over heart type energy. They could come off really cold, but they come off like very logical, and they come in with a plan, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take action towards this. And I know that it's like they sound really professional, and like they're just well educated. They know what to say to you. They know how, because you're very caring and nurturing, they know how to kind of wiggle themselves like back into the connection, because they're very smart and analytical. They know how to articulate their words in a way where, I don't know, maybe that's how they apologize without even fucking apologizing. Let me get some more with the King of Swords. I don't know why I'm picking up that type of energy with the King of Swords and Justice. For some of you, you could be dealing with a court situation. Yeah, you could be dealing with court situation, legal matters, lawyers. For some of you, your person could be dealing with possibly like a baby mama who's taking them to court. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you, but there could be like someone here like trying to, take your person to court. Or there could be your person going to court for a certain, dealing with issues with someone like the mother of their children. But I feel like this person is really coming in like with integrity, like ready to tell the truth. Or I feel like that's exactly what you're expecting from this person, and they know that. Like they know that you are, because your intuition, because they know you're very intuitive, they know that you're only accepting and only opening up to the truth, right? You're finally calling judgment on the situation and expecting nothing less than the truth and what's fair. I feel like you've just been so much like giving and pouring into this connection that now you're just being a little bit more rational when it comes to how you're moving forward with this person that you're connecting to. And I think it's because you're tired. Like you're tired of like the bare minimum, like the superficial shit. Like you want more, you want deeper. You're bored as fuck. Like it just feels like you're bored. You want this person to open up, like be more instead of being in their head so much, like open up their heart space, right? Like there's an energy of stop trying to be so fucking serious and let your heart lead, right? All right, let's get a little more. What is this King of Swords? Yeah, the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you want equal give and take. You want a new beginning. You want exciting. You want passion. Yeah, it just feels like this person may be lacking a little bit of passion as well. Like, they just come off really dry. They're just coming off as really dry, and you just want like a equal give and take when it comes to emotional investment, right? Like, yes, this person is very intelligent and very logical and disciplined, and I feel like those characteristics or those traits really turn you on when it comes to this person. Like you admire or you like these, that your person is like this, but there is an emotional connection that I feel like you are looking for and wanting from this person because you are opening yourself up in this way, right? I feel like because you show up emotionally, you want this person to show up the same way. And if, for some of you, I feel like this person uses sex as intimacy, right? Instead of leading with their emotions. Um, and I feel like you want something more than that, right? You want something deeper than just the sex or the sex. And I feel like you finally spoke up about this, and it created some sort of distance between the two of you. It was like it created some sort of separation. And I don't feel like your person was expecting this. What is the shallow okay. See, it's like you walked away. I don't think your person was expecting for you to walk away. You've been like it just feels like you're disappointed, right? Like your person may also feels like you abandoned them, like you left them behind, you changed your mind. But I feel like this is because this has been a pattern repeating over and over again. You started to realize like there's a bigger picture. There's something I'm supposed to be doing with myself, like not be settling for no superficial shit. And I feel like you shifted your energy and started to focus on yourself. You withdrew. You started to really pour into just resting and doing exactly what you felt like you needed for yourself. Like you started to do some soul searching. It really, I feel like removing yourself from this connection or this pattern is really teaching you how to um deal with detachment in a healthy way. I don't know if that makes sense for some of you. Like, if before it was difficult for you to detach from this particular person because this has been a pattern, you could have found yourself where you were, more emotional, or your emotions would take control of your life, right? And you would stop working out, or you would stop eating healthy, or you would stop showing up for work. Now it's different. Now I feel like you're taking that energy and instead of giving it to them, you're pouring that into yourself double time, right? Whatever you were given to them, that you're giving it to yourself, because you saw like there's something bigger. Like you see that there's something bigger for you. You know that whatever it is that you're looking for is, if it's this, if you want to get married, you want to have that family, you know that it is out there, and you're not willing to settle for something that someone may not be capable of doing because there's so much in their head, and they don't understand, or they're not willing to open themselves up to giving something deeper. And I feel like it's just become boring over time, right? Like it's just become tiresome, and you're finally calling justice and heading in a new beginning, a new direction. I feel like right now you really are focusing, or you're taking your healing journey very seriously. I feel like I'm talking to some air signs that are just really focusing on soul searching, like just even asking questions like, what am I here for? What is my passion? What is my path? What is my life purpose? I feel like this is what you're really focusing on now. Let me get some more. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I told you, it's like you're working hard on yourself. You started, you maybe even started to focus more on your work, and you're perfecting a particular skill. You started to see and ask questions about, what are my aspirations? What am I headed? Where do I want my career to go? There's this business I want to start, and what actions, how can I prepare myself? It's almost like you started to see the possibilities of what you could do on your own, and that's exactly what you did. Like you walked away from the situation, and you took that energy that you were pouring into that and started to really work and pour it into yourself. I'm hearing double time. And you may be seeing 888. Oh, you may be seeing 888 a lot. Like it's almost like you're just like in this I'm here in power mode. You're like high power mode right now. You are laser focusing on just giving into what you know is going to give back to you. And I feel like you started to realize that this was not the connection for you. Like it was just not giving what you were giving. Okay. Let me get one more. Yeah. There's that trouble, this upheaval and unexpected trouble, and it popped out yesterday too, the Tower. I feel like and I did say in one of my threads posts, if you guys are not following me on threads, you guys, I do post on threads, or try to post on threads daily for sure, for almost all the signs. So follow me on threads, under underscore LG Fit underscore. It's not under the my tarot reading Instagram. I don't know, they did something, but it's in the description box if you want to go ahead and take a look over there. But I feel like there's a lot of shifts happening in connections right now, like in the relationships. I feel like in all our relationships, not even just romantic, maybe even with family, there's like things coming, things that were built on faulty foundations, or things that no longer belong in our life. I feel like things are is being shaken up. There are sudden changes happening, and it's, for some of us, especially for air signs, like you guys tend to kind of like overthink or spend a lot of time in your head. 5 of Swords, yeah. I feel like sometimes, you're prepared for the changes, like something is changing, but I feel like this is something that you were not expecting. Like I think you finally spoke up, and you finally revealed something that you had been holding in for so long, and it may have come out not so nice. Like the delivery, I'm sensing like it wasn't really nice. Like it almost feels like you may have even said things that you now regret, but it had been bottled up for so long that maybe it had to be said, maybe it had to be said to push you to just leave this situation behind, to release it and remove it. And it created a destruction, right? Like it created a problem, It created a shift in the connection. It created a shift within you and your foundation and what you possibly believed your life was going to be. Like with this particular person, it's like you saw marriage and you saw family, you saw the happily ever after with this person, and it's like it just wasn't working. Like it just was not working, so you decided to pack your bags and go. I feel like there was a lot of arguments as well. It was just there was a lot of things that were said. All right, what is this resentment and distance? What are the air sign person currently feeling towards them? The 5 of Wands. What did I say? Arguments, chaos, competition, just clashing, dispute, envy, like not figuring out how to work together, no teamwork or spirit, like just one out for themselves and just not. Right now, like the energy I feel, it just feels like you just got tired. You just got tired. It just got tiring. Like I'm just hearing two people talking over each other. Like I see no working together, no like trying to find a way to meet in the middle. It just feels really chaotic, and maybe possibly years of holding this energy back. Here's the Devil. Yeah, repetitive patterns, addictions, just someone possibly just being selfish, always thinking about themselves and not thinking about how the other person may be feeling. Let me get more, Spirit, with this distance and resentment. The Lovers. But there is a lot of, and here's the twin flame card on the bottom of the other deck. So this, you could be dealing with a, a twin flame situation. So it's been again, a lot of people think that twin flames, you go through these patterns, right? You go from a time of giving each other going through a separation and then coming back together after a period of growth, right? And that's all great and dandy, right? Like I don't get too much into twin flame journey because I think there's a lot of information out there. Do I believe that they exist, or a twin flame thing is a thing and soulmate is a thing? Yes, I do. I do. But I feel like, bottom line, whether it's a twin flame situation or a soulmate connection or a karmic, whatever it is, no one or nothing should ever make you feel like, for one, no one should disrespect you. No one should cheat, lie, abuse. That is not love, you guys. That's not love. That's not love. And just because you think someone is your twin flame, that does not mean you have to continuously return to the same thing over and over and over again. Like, yes, there could be a lot of passion. There could be a lot of love. There could be romance. Like, the connection is strong. Whatever it is that you feel with this, between this person, if there is a repetitive cycle, and I'm only saying that because I do see the devil here. So there's an energy of obsession, right? There's an energy of repeating something over and over again and expecting a different outcome. You guys, that is not love. I am sorry. It's not. It is not love. You shouldn't have to feel like you have to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. At that point, I'm sorry to say this, air signs, but at that point, now you're the problem, right? It's not the other person, because now you're expecting a different outcome from someone that has been showing you that they don't want anything deeper. If you've walked away and previously for the same situation, and here you are walking away for the same situation again, and maybe this is the third and fourth and fifth time, ma'am, sir, sis, like, bro, this is not it. It may just not be it. And maybe this is a lesson that you're having to learn, right? With this justice energy. Maybe you're the one that's having to finally stand up and make a final decision to say, you know what? We need to call judgment on the situation and either walk away, call it quits. This is it. Or remove whatever toxic energy it is that's creating whatever this pattern is between the two of you guys. And for y'all to do that, you got to be completely honest and accepting of what's creating the toxic pattern, right? We got to heal that part first, right? And you can't heal anybody else. That's not your job. That is their job to do. It's not yours. So even though you may love them and you may care for them, and there's like this energy of, oh my God, this is my twin flame and I got to stick it through and see it through. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. It is not your job to heal absolutely anyone but yourself. Heal people, not because you're showing up to fix them, but because you've healed yourself. And they follow suit because birds of a feather flock together, right? It's either going to do what you're doing because it feels good, or they're going to go the opposite direction. And it feels like this person has been going the opposite direction. And you said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pack my bags and keep going. Since you're going that way, I'm going this way. But with the Lover's energy showing up here, it just feels like this person may want to go on have a new beginning or a new start with you after a period of chaos, because of the passion that they feel for you, because they feel like, they belong to you, or they're your twin flame. Like, here, what I say, here they come. What did I say? Knight of Swords. Here they come, and here they come real quick, fearless, ready to show up, ready to fight, ready to show happy, like nothing ever happened. We can heal this. We can figure it. What did I say? We can heal this. We can figure it out. Because you know why? They expect you to heal them. You're showing up as the Empress. You're this mature woman. You're the one that's fruitful. You're the one that's caring and nurturing and brings back life into, you're fertile. It's like your energy feeds this person, right? Your energy brings them back to life, and they know that. They know that. They know that they can come in and give you all their burdens, and you're going to handle it, because you're this person who's able to, like, your energy is healing. I'm telling you, I feel like your energy by itself, just by them being around you, it's like I feel like I'm picking up on a energy vampire, you guys, for real. And here they come, and I feel like they're coming in for more, to argue some more. Even after you guys have disconnected, I feel like they come to you, or they come back to this connection to argue, because they know that if you're still arguing with them, that means that you still care. Like, you still care to give time and energy into this, even though they still come in here with more bullshit at the end of the day. The Hierophant. I feel like you've shifted, like, your value, what you value, your beliefs. I don't know if, like, this person actually even aligns with you. We got the King of Cups and the Star at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and the Emperor. Some of you might have to make a choice between two. This person might need to watch their back, because you might be moving on to calmer waters with someone that's gonna match your energy with the Emperor. And they're coming in with a solid ass offer with the Knight of Pentacles. Lord, they better watch out. I'm sitting here, you better watch out. You better not cry. And that's a Christmas song. Somebody could have been born, or somebody could have a Christmas birthday, December 25th. Or something could have happened like during Christmas. Somebody's religious beliefs could be very important as well. Maybe that's what you guys have been arguing about. Maybe you guys both have like different backgrounds, and it's been hard to kind of like find that middle ground. For others of you, I am picking up that, like, your belief behind this twin flame thing, right? Like, what you believe that you should be doing, because you feel like this is the person that you're supposed to, like, do life with, right? That could also be creating some sort of arguments, or you're having to kind of like see the truth about that. Like, how you're viewing this connection, I feel like it's being revealed to you as well. Like, why do you feel like you should continue to repeat a pattern, right? Like, I feel like you're reviewing that, you're analyzing that, and I feel like you're ready to go like in a whole new direction. Like, you're just ready for something more adventurous, more just fun, something new. You're tired of this like draining ass energy. I'm telling you, like, it just feels real. Like, it's just been going on, off and on, off and on. And it's tiresome, to be honest with you. This person could have even put you in a third party situation in the past. Lord. Okay. Let's close it. Let's bring it all in. Let's get some advice from Spirit for you. Let's get a relationship message for the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And some of you, I feel like, could be dealing with a fire sign. I don't know if I said that, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I found myself wanting to call y'all Aries. We got Taurus, we got Gemini, we got Virgo. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, I am struggling. This weather, it's been rainy all day. We got Libra. All right. Sorry, y'all. My mind just went. Oh, Cancer too, y'all. And Leo. Whew. I don't know where my mind went. Leo. Heavy Leo. You can have Leo in your chart as well. Or something significant could be happening in Leo season for you. We could be taking action towards something new. Maybe a new project. Oh. Okay. What do we got? Come to the edge. I feel like, yeah, what did I say? A new project, a new direction, something new. Like, I feel like you're really ready for new energy, and that's why you walked away. I feel like you did. Let me know in the comments, like, what, how this message resonates, you guys. I like to know, because when I read it, sometimes it makes no sense to me. All right. You're very focused, I feel like, on the self right now. The number 9 could be significant as well. You're pouring into yourself. You're going after the things that you know bring excitement. Okay, so it says, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, state what you hope for. This is not a time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods and they will deliver what you truly desire. So I feel like that's what you want your person to do too. Like, I feel like you want this person to finally open themselves up and take a leap of faith, right? Like, go for it. And I feel like that's what you spoke up about. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking to some of you who, maybe you're just not talking to your person right now because you're going through like this little shakeup. But, I feel like there's also an energy of, during this separation, you both like growing so that you can come together to build something on like a more solid foundation as well. So I feel like whatever happened, like I feel like with this tower energy, like it was just an inevitable tower, like it needed to happen, which is why it was so sudden and it was so unexpected, because it was meant to come, it was meant to create some sort of change within your life individually, and maybe even within the connection, right? Like maybe this is what pushes your person towards that higher level of commitment, wanting to take this to a higher level. And once they realize like that love they have for you and the passion and the connection that they share with you, that's why they're going to come in. For some of you, they're going to be rushing in saying, you know what? I'm sorry, with that apology energy. I'm sorry. I'm ready. I'm ready to take that leap of faith with you. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of ignoring what it is that I truly feel towards our connection. And what I feel is, this deep, I'm tired of fighting it, right? And I feel like they do feel the same thing you do, like that deep connection. And again, for some of you, you may even receive a message from your person telling you this, that they're going to be brave and say, I do want something more solid with you. I am ready to take this to the next level. Maybe they're ready to confess how they truly feel. They're ready to come to the edge and take that leap of faith. Okay, I like that. That took a little, I feel like that took a little, shifted a little turn. Okay. All right, air signs. I hope this message resonates. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.